Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and this is an edition of Same Shoe, Different Color that's really about boots. Now, what's interesting about this is that there is a significant pattern design between these, and that's because I actually met with Tony Gaziano and I asked him to. And he was kind enough to accommodate me. But normally you wouldn't see this much of a difference between two shoes. So let me walk you through kind of where we came up with the conversation and how it went. But before we do that, let's take a look at these two beautiful boots. Now these are Gaziano and Girling, and this is the Thorpe boot. Now this is a traditional Thorpe. It's a split toe boot. You can see it's got a beautiful skin stitch there. It's got a beautiful apron here, kind of like the Dovers, right? From Edward Green. Has a panel here, which we'll call the shaft, and then kind of your shoe area here, which really kind of fits in. Then it has this on the back, which of course is very similar to most field boots, which is kind of what gave me the idea. So I was wearing these when I met Tony Gaziano, and I suggested, hey, I would love to be able to do a boot that looks more like the Edward Green Galway, and he came up with this. Now, this has the little chevron here, it has the broad piece of suede, and of course it changes to a cap toe instead of a split toe. Now, I also did this on an elongated last. This is the deco square last. This is the mh71. So if you look at toe to toe, as it were, man, these are pretty different. And that's by design, because I wanted them to be different. Now, this also has day-night soles, okay? So the waist work is going to be considerably different. And this has your more traditional Edward Green mainline, or you know, the mainline sole, okay? Not the deco. But as we look at this, you know, they're both in grain leather. This is master grain, this is hatch grain. What I was expecting was that this panel here would be suede, but that this piece and this piece would be leather, and it would follow the same pattern. And then of course what he did was take the facing, also do them in suede, and then he changed the shape here so that it was more in line with what I was asking for. And then of course he also changed this to a cap toe, a foul cap toe, which we actually had talked about as well. So now this master grain, you can see is got the Criollo patina in it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous leather, and has the same back as the other one. So very excited about this. You know, Gaziano and Girling do fantastic work, especially on their made to order. They do a lot of made to orders, and this is just a great example of one that far exceeds my wildest dreams of what I thought it could be when we talked about it. So real excited about it. Hope that you guys can see the difference. Now, there's some things that for all intents and purposes don't matter, and let me just cover those really quick, because I do think that some folks can get kind of spun out on them. So here you'll notice there are no grommets here, and you can see on the inside there's no hidden ones either. And here I have grommets, and then I have speed hooks. Now that's part of the look that I was going for, but if I want to add grommets and speed hooks to this, I just take it to my local cobbler, and you know, for I think it's $10 each, they'll just put them in. So it's an easy fix, not inexpensive, but an easy fix to do on these boots. So so interesting. I thought it would be interesting to look at, and a great comparison and a great story of a made-to-order boot that went more toward the vision than what I was expecting when I first ordered it. Thanks for watching.